There is a work that you will do for 12 hours and giving your half focus and attention. And there's a work that I will do for like a 3 hours, the same amount of work that I need to accomplish, but giving my full focus and like full attention towards it. And guess what? Who will gonna win? You or me? I will gonna win because you know what? If you are giving your full focus, if you are giving your full attention and like vigilancy, whatever you are doing, you will going to like going to produce a high quality output. You will going to produce high quality email that you were writing. You will going to like find out the high potential customer that you are searching on Instagram and whatever you are doing, whatever you things that you are doing. But the thing is that it is not about the work, it is not about the work that I'm going to talk about in this video. But the thing is that um, you have seen, you have heard about most of the people or guys talking about it. I've given 12 hours, I've given like 15 hours of my day of like doing something, or like doing like copywriting, or doing like like spending on my business and building business and these and blah blah blah. You know what? they don't give they don't even like give anywhere between like 3 or to 5 hours. And you were going to call me crazy, bro. The thing is that why I'm saying that they don't even give like 3 to 4 5 hours of their time. Because if you're like giving your 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours of your day doing something, and I'm not talking about the guys that were actually like give their full focus and attention, but the guys that you are seeing right now that do not even comply with all of these things that they were saying right now, and they don't even like they don't even like telling the truth. What they were doing is that they were actually like giving you a belief, giving you a sense that working hours that you are doing or that you put in is a lot better than like actually focus work. There's a difference between focus work and attention work. And for example, if you are starting right now in like 18 April, and now you have think that you have to start at that time. Now what you have to do is that um, when for example, whenever you are starting out anything, for example making YouTube videos, or like doing copywriting, or searching your potential client for social media marketing agency, or doing something that requires you, and that you have to build your business, whatever you are doing right now. So the thing is that whenever you have started something, social media marketing agency, copywriting, anything, trading, anything that you have started right now, any business that you have started working on, whenever you first started out, you don't have so much interest, you don't have so much focus, vigilant, as compared to the guy that were doing all these things for like 100 days or 200 days, right? uh, uh, like they were doing for like inconsistency, and they were doing 100 or 200 days of like trading, and they were like actually build some momentum. You cannot compete with all these guys because they actually have a very good focus. So if you will copy them, if you will copy all whatever they were doing, for example, if you will copy like what how much hours they were putting in and how much work they were doing in, you will not going to be like compete with all these things, because you have just started, or you don't have a very much interest, you don't have a very good attention span and like skills and discipline that all of these guys have. And that's why you like you beat it out, you beat yourself so much. You're not going to compete with Iman Ghazi because he's doing 12 hours of work. And you know what I learned from Iman Ghazi is that in his paid courses, he said about that whenever you start anything, you have to build momentum, you have to build and start something from small type of hours. For example, if you are just started making videos, what you need to do is to make one video for like a 1 week, after doing scripting, after doing all of these like basic requirement that needs to be done in order to make a video, editing, all these things. And afterwards, whenever you like after 52 weeks, after a year, after like 2 years, you will going to produce like 1 or 2 or 3 videos, 4 videos per week, with high quality, with high scripting, with high intellectual and like attention that you have given in your first video as compared. So you will going to like increase all of your potential. So first of all, whenever you start something, copywriting, social media marketing, see, do not give like 8 hours, 12 hours. Give 1 hours of potential attention work, and do not even like or think about like maybe I'm not giving so much of my energy, maybe I'm not giving so much of attention, because whenever you start and you think that you have so much energy to left, you are doing it right. Because you know what, uh, most of you guys have seen, and I've also make all these mistakes, that whenever I start something, I actually like do and like overload myself from the work. For example, whenever I like when the first time that I've joined the gym, what I did is that I will like exercise for like 1 hours or 1.5 hours of maximum. And what happens that the next day I cannot be able to like even lift myself, or I cannot be able to go to the gym. And this will like actually fuck your momentum, because you cannot focus anymore. Now you have a negative thought about like doing work, because you cannot find it so much like actually building yourself. You find it like hell, you find it like a frustration, or like the thing or bearing that you will going to suffer. And like pathetic, you know what I'm doing saying. But the thing is that, do not beat yourself like doing 3 hours of like 5 or 6 hours, 8 hours of work. Whenever you have started, just keep 1 hour, 2 hours per day, and slowly and gradually increase your hours, increase your time that you are giving. And by the end of the month, in the end of the month, like for example, if you have started at April 1, and at the end of the month of like April 30, you know what will happen. You will have like, when if at the 1st April you have started with like 1 hour doing, and at the like 30 April you are doing working of like 6 hours. But all of these 6 hours that you are giving right now is that